Eliza stood in front of the stranger and knew she had to say yes. Her hand shook. She hid them in her skirt. If you are new on this channel, please like and subscribe. The man across from her didn't speak. He never did. People called him Cain. Just no last name. He wore a black hat pulled low. His gun hung heavy at his side. Mama sat behind Eliza in the wooden chair. She was coughing again. The sound was wet and wrong. Eliza, Mama whispered. We have 3 days before the bank takes the farm. 3. That was all they had left. Eliza looked at Cain. He stared back. His eyes were gray like storm clouds. If I marry you, Eliza said, you'll pay off the debt? Cain nodded once. Why? She asked. Why would you do that? He didn't answer. He never answered anything. Mama coughed again. This time it was worse. Eliza heard her gasping for air. I'll do it, Eliza said quickly. I'll marry you. Cain's face didn't change. He reached into his coat and pulled out a small leather bag. He set it on the table. It made a heavy sound. Gold coins. Eliza's heart pounded. Tomorrow, Cain said. His voice was rough, like he didn't use it much. We marry tomorrow. Then he turned and walked out. Eliza stood frozen. The door swung shut behind him. Eliza, Mama said softly. Are you sure? Eliza wasn't sure about anything. She picked up the leather bag. It was heavier than she expected. This money would save him. It would pay the doctor. It would keep the farm. But something felt wrong. Eliza walked to the window. She watched Cain ride away on his black horse. He sat tall in the saddle. He didn't look back. Mama, Eliza said slowly, what do you know about him? Mama was quiet for too long. Mama? He's a gunslinger, Mama finally said. He's been in this town before. Eliza turned around. Mama looked down at her hands. 5 years ago. 5 years, the same year Papa died. Eliza's blood went cold. That's when Papa was shot, Eliza said. Her voice came out small and scared. Mama nodded. She still wouldn't look up. Mama, who killed Papa? Mama's hands twisted in her lap. They said it was a stranger, a man in black, a gunslinger passing through town. The room felt too small. Eliza couldn't breathe. They said the man's name was Cain, Mama whispered. Eliza dropped the bag of gold. It hit the floor with a crash. Coins spilled everywhere. She was going to marry the man who killed her father. Eliza didn't sleep that night. She sat by the window and watched the dark sky. The stars were too bright. Everything felt too sharp and clear. Tomorrow she would marry her father's killer. She kept seeing Papa's face. The way he used to lift her up when she was small. The way he sang while he worked. Then she remembered the day he died. The sheriff came to the door. Mama screamed. Eliza was only 14 years old. A gunslinger shot him, the sheriff had said. Man in black called himself Cain. He rode out before we could catch him. Now that same man wanted to marry her. Eliza heard Mama cough in the other room. The sound made her chest hurt. She looked at the gold coins on the table. She had picked them up off the floor, counted them. There was enough to pay everything. The food for the whole whip. Mama would look, but at what cost? The sun came up too fast. Eliza put on her only good dress. Mama had made it years ago. It still fit. You look beautiful, Mama said, but her eyes were sad. I can still say no, Eliza said. Mama shook her head. We need this, baby. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The church was small and empty. Just Eliza, Mama, Cain, and the preacher. Cain stood at the front. He wore the same black clothes. His gun was still on his hip. Who wore a gun to their own wedding? A killer, Eliza thought. She walked down the aisle. Each step felt heavy. Cain watched her come closer. His gray eyes didn't blink. She stopped next to him. He was taller than she remembered. Broad. The preacher opened his book. Dearly beloved. Eliza barely heard the words. Her mind was screaming. This man killed Papa. This man killed Papa. This man killed Papa. Do you, Cain, take this woman to be your wife? I do, Cain said. His voice was quiet but firm. The preacher turned to Eliza. Do you, Eliza, take this man to be your husband? Eliza opened her mouth. Nothing came out. Mama coughed behind her. Wet and terrible. I do, Eliza whispered. Then by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Eliza was married to the man who killed her father. Cain didn't try to kiss her. He just nodded to the preacher. Then he took Eliza's arm. His hand was rough and warm. We leave now, he said. Leave. Eliza pulled back. Leave where? My ranch, 2 hours north. But Mama, the money stays with her. The doctor comes today. She'll be cared for. Eliza looked back at Mama. Mama was crying, but she nodded. Go, baby, I'll be fine. Eliza wanted to run. But where would she go? Cain led her outside. 2 horses waited. One, what, you can ride? He asked. Yes, Eliza said. Papa had taught her. They rode in silence. The sun was hot. The land was dry and cracked. Nothing green anywhere. Eliza watched Cain's back. He sat easy in the saddle, like he'd been born on a horse. After an hour, she couldn't stay quiet anymore. Why did you kill my father? She asked. Cain's shoulders went stiff, but he didn't stop riding. I didn't, he finally said. Eliza's anger flared hot. Liar! The sheriff said the sheriff was wrong. Then why did you run? Why did you leave town that same day? Cain pulled his horse to a stop. He turned to look at her. His gray eyes were hard, but something else too. Something that looked like pain. I left because they would have hanged me, he said. Whether I did it or not. So you're saying you're innocent? I'm saying your father was my friend? Eliza's world tilted. What? Your father and I worked together years ago, before you were born. Cain's voice was rough. I came back to warn him. Someone wanted him dead, but I was too late. You're lying, Eliza said, but her voice shook. Your father's real killer is still out there, Cain said. And now he knows I'm back. Thunder rumbled in the distance. Dark clouds rolled across the sky. That's why you married me, Eliza said slowly. You're using me as bait. Cain's jaw tightened. I married you to protect you. The man who killed your father is coming for me, and he'll use anyone close to me to get what he wants. The first drops of rain started to fall. Eliza asked. Cain looked up at the storm. Lightning flashed across his face. The same thing he wanted 5 years ago, he said. The gold mine your father found, the one worth a fortune, the one nobody knows about. Eliza's breath caught. Papa found gold, and I'm the only one left who knows where it is. The rain came harder now. Cold and behind them in the distance, Eliza heard something. Who fast and getting closer. Cain heard it too. His hand dropped to his gun. Ride, he said. Ride hard and don't look back. But Eliza did look back. 3 riders came over the hill, all in dark coats, all carrying guns. And the man in front was smiling. Eliza's horse ran fast. Too fast. The rain made everything slippery and dangerous. Cain rode beside her. His face was hard and focused. Keep going, he shouted over the storm. The 3 riders were getting closer. Eliza could hear them yelling. Gunshots cracked through the air. Cain pointed to a group of rocks ahead, big boulders stacked high. Get behind those. They reached the rocks and jumped off their horses. Eliza's legs shook. Her dress was soaked. Rain poured down her face. Cain pulled his gun. Stay down, he said. The riders stopped about 50 feet away. They spread out, surrounding them. The man in front got off his horse slowly. He was older than Cain. Maybe his face was thin and mean. A scar ran down his left cheek. Cain, the man shouted. Been a long time, brother. Eliza's head snapped to Brother? Cain's face went dark. Half-brother, he said quietly. His name is Dalton. Dalton laughed. It was a cruel sound. You gonna introduce me to your pretty new wife, or did you forget your manners? Leave her out of this, Cain called back. Can't do that, Dalton said. He walked closer. His gun hung loose in his hand. See, you made her part of this when you marry her, just like you made her daddy part of it 5 years ago. Eliza's chest went tight. He killed Papa. Tell her, Cain, Dalton yelled. Tell her what really happened that day. Cain didn't move. Rain dripped off his hat. Your daddy wouldn't tell me where the gold was, Dalton continued. He was close enough now that Eliza could see his yellow teeth. I asked him nice. Then I asked him not so nice, but he was stubborn. Just kept saying he'd made a promise to keep it secret. A promise to who? Eliza asked. Her voice was shaking. To me, Cain said quietly. Your father and I found that mine together. We agreed to keep it hidden until the war was over, until things settled down. We didn't want it stolen or fought over. So I shot him, Dalton said simply. Put a bullet right in his chest. Then Cain here showed up. Too late to save his friend, but just in time to take the blame. Eliza felt sick. All these years she thought Cain killed Papa, but it was his brother, his own family. Why did you come back? Eliza asked. If you were safe, why come back? Because Dalton was asking questions in town, Cain said. Questions about you and your mama. I knew he'd figure out your father told you something before he died, but Papa didn't tell me anything, Eliza said. Dalton laughed again. That's what I thought too, until I heard Cain was marrying you. Then I knew. Your daddy did tell you, and Cain married you to get to it. No, Cain said. His voice was steel. I married her to keep you away from her. Doesn't matter now, Dalton said. He raised his gun, pointed it at Eliza. Girl, you're going to tell me where that gold is, or I'm going to shoot you just like I shot your daddy. Eliza's mind raced. Papa's last words. She was 14, holding his hand as he died. The morning star, Papa had whispered. Remember the morning star, Eliza. She never understood what it meant, just thought he was talking about heaven. But now, I know where it is, Eliza said suddenly. Eliza, no. Cain started. The morning star, Eliza said. Papa told me before he died. I didn't understand then, but I do now. There was a cliff near their old farm. Papa used to take her there to watch the sunrise. He called it Morning Star Point because that's where they saw the first star fade each morning. It's at Morning Star Point, Eliza said, hidden in the cliff face. Dalton's eyes went bright with greed. See, I knew it. I knew the old man told her. If I take you there, Eliza said, you let us go, both of us. Dalton pretended to think about it. Then he shook his head. No, I don't think so. I'll take you there. Get the gold, then kill you both. Cleaner that way. He aimed his gun at Cain. Everything happened fast. Cain pushed Eliza down. His gun came up. Dalton fired. The bullet hit the rock next to Cain's head. Stone chips flew. Cain fired back. One of Dalton's men fell from his horse. The other man shot at them. The bullet hit close. Too close. We can't win this, Cain said. Not 3 against 2, and they have better position. Eliza's heart pounded. So what do we do? You run, Cain said. I'll hold them off. No, Eliza, I'm not leaving you. She grabbed his arm. Papa died because of this gold. I won't let you die too. Something changed in Cain's face. His gray eyes softened. You believe me? He asked quietly. That I didn't kill him? Yes, Eliza said. And she meant it. She didn't know when she started believing. Maybe when Dalton told his story. Maybe before that. But she knew it was true. Cain nodded once. Then he looked back at Dalton. Cain shouted, We'll take you to the gold, but only if you let Eliza go free after. Dalton smiled. Sure, Cain, whatever you say. They both knew he was lying. The rain started to slow. The storm was passing. They rode to Morning Star Point together. All of them. Dalton and his last man kept their guns out. When they reached the cliff, the sun was setting. Gold and orange light spread across the sky. Eliza looked at the rock face. Papa had brought her here so many times. Taught her to be brave, Dalton demanded. Eliza pointed to a crack in the cliff. There, behind that rock, you have to move it. Dalton looked at his man. The man climbed up, started pulling at the rock. It was heavy, but it shifted. Behind it was darkness. A hole in the cliff. There's something in here, the man yelled. The rock gave way, the man screamed. He fell backward, hit the ground hard, didn't move. Dalton cursed. He looked at Cain. You do it. Cain looked at Eliza. She saw the question in his eyes. She gave a tiny nod. Cain climbed up. He reached into the hole, pulled out a leather bag. Old and cracked. He opened it. Dalton roared. Where is it? It was never here, Eliza said quietly. Papa lied to you. He sent the gold away before you killed him. Sent it somewhere safe. Where? Dalton pointed his gun at her head. Tell me or I shoot. I don't know, Eliza said. And it was true. She really didn't know. But she knew Papa had outsmarted them all. Dalton's face went red with rage. His finger tightened on the trigger. Cain moved fast. Faster than seemed possible. His gun came up. Dalton's gun dropped. He grabbed his hand. Blood poured between his fingers. It's over, Cain said. His gun stayed steady, pointed at Dalton's chest. The gold is gone. Your men are dead or down, and the sheriff is probably already looking for you after those shots in town. Dalton's face twisted with hate. This isn't finished. Yes, Cain said. It is. The sheriff and his men arrived an hour later. They took Dalton away. He was screaming, promising revenge. But Eliza didn't care anymore. She stood with Cain at the edge of the cliff, watching the last of the sunset. I'm sorry, Cain said. About your father. I should have gotten there sooner, should have protected him. It wasn't your fault, Eliza said. You tried. I married you to keep you safe, Cain said. That's the truth, but if you want to leave, if you want the marriage ended, I'll understand. Eliza thought about it. This man she'd hated. This man she'd feared. He'd given up his freedom to protect her, risked his life for her. No, she said. I don't want to leave. Cain looked at her. So Papa trusted you, Eliza said. That's enough for me, and maybe we can start over, really married this time, not just to save me, but because we choose it. A small smile touched Cain's face, the first real smile she'd seen from him. I'd like that, he said. They rode back to his ranch together. The storm was gone. The sky was clear. Stars were coming out. Eliza thought about Papa, about the gold that was never found, about secrets and lies and the cost of greed. But mostly she thought about second chances, about how the man she thought was a monster turned out to be the man who saved her, and about how sometimes the morning star doesn't mean the end. Sometimes it means a new beginning.